Welcome back to my YouTube channel Tectonic Phone 2. Today, we're taking a step back in time to review one of the most iconic phones in mobile history, the Nokia 3210. This was the phone that helped bring mobile communication into the hands of the masses, and it still holds a special place in the hearts of many. Sure, it may look dated by today's standards, but the Nokia 3210 was a revolutionary device back in the late 90s, and it's still remembered fondly for its simplicity, durability, and fun features. So, let's take a deep dive into what made the Nokia 3210 such a standout device back in the day and why it's still worth talking about today. When it first launched, the Nokia 3210 was a game-changer in terms of design. Gone were the bulky, unwieldy phones of the past. The 3210 was small, sleek, and easy to handle, with its compact, rounded edges and smooth plastic body. It fit comfortably in your hand and pocket, which was a welcome relief compared to other phones that felt more like bricks. The phone also came in a variety of colors, including the classic blue, and featured a removable back cover that allowed you to customize your phone with different designs. It was one of the first phones to embrace customization, a trend that would go on to define mobile devices in the years to come. One of the most striking aspects of the Nokia 3210 was its display. While it wasn't large by today's standards, the 48x84-pixel monochrome LCD screen was more than enough for what it was intended to do. You could easily read text messages, check incoming calls, and navigate the menu, which was straightforward and simple to use. The monochrome display was easy on the eyes, and while it didn't have the high resolution or vibrant colors we see today, it still served its purpose perfectly. Back in the late 90s, it was a big step forward compared to the small, blurry screens of many other mobile phones at the time. Speaking of simplicity, the Nokia 3210 was as user-friendly as it gets. With a classic 12-key numeric keypad, you didn't need a manual to figure out how to use it. Texting was straightforward, dialing was a breeze, and navigating the menu was intuitive. The tactile feedback of the buttons made typing and dialing much easier compared to today's touchscreens, and even people who had never used a mobile phone before could pick it up and start using it without any hassle. For many, it was their first real mobile phone, and its simplicity made it accessible to everyone, from teenagers to adults. But what really made the Nokia 3210 stand out from the competition was its battery life. This phone was a battery powerhouse, thanks to its 900 mAh battery. It wasn't uncommon for users to go a whole week without needing to charge their phone, which was a far cry from today's smartphones that often require daily charging. The 3210's efficiency in power management meant that you didn't have to worry about finding an outlet or carrying around a charger everywhere you went. This extended battery life was especially useful for people on the go, and it's something that many of us miss in today's smartphones that are constantly draining power due to their high-performance displays and processing power. Another feature that made the Nokia 3210 so special was its durability. This phone was built like a tank, designed to withstand drops, bumps, and even the occasional splash of water. Whether you were at a party, out with friends, or simply going about your day, you didn't have to be overly cautious with it. The sturdy construction and thick plastic body made it resilient, so you didn't have to worry about shattering the screen or damaging the device if you accidentally dropped it. This durability was a major selling point, and it helped the 3210 become a go-to choice for people who needed a reliable, no-nonsense phone. Let's not forget the fun factor. The Nokia 3210 was one of the first phones to bring mobile gaming to the masses, with the pre-installed Snake game being a huge hit. Snake became an instant classic, with people spending hours trying to beat their high scores. It was simple, addictive, and fun, and it was one of the key reasons why the Nokia 3210 became such a cultural icon. While it may seem primitive by today's gaming standards, Snake was a revolutionary experience in the world of mobile gaming at the time, and it left a lasting impact on mobile phones ever since. In addition to Snake, the 3210 also introduced SMS text messaging in a big way. While texting was still relatively new, the 3210 made it easy to send messages to friends and family, and it was one of the first phones to allow users to send text messages to each other with ease. This was a game changer, as SMS communication became one of the most important ways people interacted on their phones. The 3210 helped bring texting into the mainstream, and it set the stage for the explosion of mobile messaging that would follow in the years to come. The Nokia 3210 also supported a variety of basic features like an alarm clock, calendar, and reminders, making it a practical device for everyday use. It wasn't overloaded with features or bloatware, it did what it was supposed to do and did it well. Sometimes, less is more, and the 3210 proved that a simple, reliable phone could be everything you needed and more. Now, while the Nokia 3210 may seem like a relic of the past, it's clear that this device was a huge stepping stone in the evolution of mobile technology. It brought simplicity, reliability, and fun to the mobile phone market, and it remains an important part of mobile phone history. Whether you're a collector, a tech enthusiast, or someone who simply wants to remember the good old days, the Nokia 3210 will always hold a special place in the world of mobile phones.